So I broke my 50mm lens, prime lens, my favorite lens. Completely broke it. It's done. I had to put it in my closet where I keep all of my other dead lenses and dead equipment. And so I replaced it with a new one on Amazon for only 50 bucks. And I'm gonna review it for you guys. What's going on, everyone? It's me, Bradley, back with another video. In today's video, we're going over the Yongnuo 50mm 1.8 lens, and it's only for 50 bucks on Amazon. It's a pretty decent lens for what I've used. I only used it in one shoot so far. I'm about to use it again to see what else I want to do, but so far the reviews I have for it, it's a pretty decent lens. So let's go through the pros and the cons of this lens. But before we do, I do have to say, if you haven't been following me on Instagram, you might as well start following me on Instagram at 8_note_photo, because now I'm starting to use Instagram TV. So that's where I'm gonna do a lot of my vlogs, what I do throughout the day, probably some behind the scenes, but I think it's just gonna be mainly vlogs. I already posted one, so if you wanna follow it, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, and then follow my Instagram TV, and you'll see all the vlogs I'm gonna be putting up. I'm gonna try to put a lot more just throughout the day when I have days off from work and I'm just going through the town. I'm able to put longer videos on there without worrying about trying to break them up and put them to Instagram stories. Now I'll still do Instagram stories, but it'll be more Instagram TV because you can make longer videos. So with the pros and cons on the Yongnuo 50mm, let's start with the pros. So the pros is 50 bucks, obviously. 50 bucks, super affordable. So if you are a low budget photographer like myself, it's super affordable. You can just go on Amazon, put 50 bucks up, there you go. And I'll put the link in the description so you guys can go get it if you want to get it. And yeah, next pro, it doesn't take that bad of photos. It actually is pretty decent. And if you guys really want to see, I'm gonna put some raw photos up of my past shoot with LOFTON Bradley. So those photos aren't bad for a 50mm lens. Now I used it on a full frame camera on my Canon 5D, so it obviously made everything look great. And I loved it. I mean, it made the bokeh look really great. I think really any 50mm lens is good, whether it's cheap or not. I think a prime lens will always give you that crisp look, no matter what. Obviously, when it's cheaper, it's just more delicate and more camera, and it's more noisy. So which leads to the cons. It's a very noisy lens, very noisy lens. As soon as you try to autofocus, it is gonna make the noise. You're gonna hear it. Oh my gosh, it is an annoying noise. You just hear it. Also with that, when it's trying to autofocus, the autofocus takes so long. It takes a long time. I would say it takes about 4 seconds maybe to find the actual point. And when it does focus, it sometimes, in my experience, it was focusing on the wrong part of the person. I was like, no, I don't want to focus on the arm. I want to focus on the face. So that's its only thing when it comes to the focusing. It's not all that great, but when it does focus on what you want to focus on, you snap that picture. It actually does take a pretty good picture. So far, that's the only thing I have issues with this lens. Like I said, I only used it once. I'm going to use it again actually today. So I'll be posting some photos later on, and you guys could probably, like I said, check my Instagram out and you guys will be able to see some of the photos and everything. So yeah, when it comes to this lens, I would give it right now, as of right now, for one use, I would give it a 2 out of 4, I guess, because you know, 2 bads and 2 goods. Was the 2 goods, it's 50 bucks, and it takes actually pretty decent photos, and actually pretty great photos. And with the cons, it's, you know, super loud and it takes forever to focus on your subject. So that's why I give more of a 50, like a 50-50 kind of thing. Like that's what I'm saying. It's It's a decent lens. If you want to go pick it up on Amazon, you can definitely do that. 50 bucks. Do I recommend getting it? Heck yeah. I mean, if you destroy a lens and stuff like that, which I did. I destroyed my other 50, which is actually beside me right here. This is my Canon 50mm lens, 1.8, just as like the Yongnuo is. And what happened was, I was actually making a video like this, and while I was putting everything away, I bumped into the camera on accident, and it fell forward and just smashed right onto this. Now the glass on here is fine. There's nothing wrong with the glass. It won't. Now I can't focus. I can't turn it. It won't do anything. And actually, nothing's wrong with the glass, like I said, but when I look through the actual camera itself, I think the glass shifted a little bit, so it's a little off. So you see like this little black, I guess you see the inside up here or whatever, but pretty much the thing is no good now. I can't really use it. So yeah. So with all that said, guys, this is a short video. This wasn't meant to be long. This was just meant to tell you what this Yongnuo 50mm 1.8 lens could do, and it's for 50 bucks, super cheap, super affordable. So if you're low budget and you really need a 50mm lens and you're just starting out, go ahead and get it. I mean, it's something to use. It takes great images, so you don't have to worry about it giving you crappy images. It takes wonderful images, in my opinion, for the price that it's given. So yeah, that's pretty much it of this review, guys. Real quick video. Just want to post something also on YouTube so I don't stay so quiet, basically. And yeah, that's pretty much it of the video. I'm Bradley. This is 8 Note Photography, and I'll catch you guys later in the next video. Peace.